When there's a crowd, when I see a crowd of Mexican conspiracy theorists, I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna go off.
Those dudes come up to me. Those dudes come up to me and they try to breach those subjects. And I go, hey, stop. I can't do that. I don't have any room.
Eddie's crazy.
They don't want to talk. You should really listen to Eddie about the people that make tunnels under the earth. I'm like, hey, bro, I gotta go home. I got a yoga class at 8:30.
I like when people come up to me. I got people coming up to me and they're like all alien. That they still think I'm the 2005 dude, where I'm all like balls deep in aliens. They come in and go, "Fuck,
you've evolved."
Aliens have like been. We've evolved from aliens in the split, the whole Anunnaki story. Mm-hmm. Man, it's hard for. They're so into it, and it's like, how do I tell this guy that I don't believe in this shit no more? It's like sometimes you know what? I had a guy the other night. I was just like, I'm not even gonna say nothing no more because it's fucking aliens. Our DNA was split, dude, from the fucking Anunnaki,
missing link,
and
bro.
then boom, we're half monkey.
Do you remember you and me?
Like, oh no!
Remember you and me in like 2000, hanging out at your fucking guest
we were
house,
all into it,
doing bong hits and watching documentaries.
Yeah, all that shit. Nobody watch. Maybe there's a lot of ties. Maybe there's a fucking 100-way tie, 1,000-way tie. But it's very hard to watch more space documentaries than me and you do. Come on, dude.
Real space documentaries too, not just alien ones.
We would just sit there and there's like 12 parts to like this BBC universe.
Do you remember that giant alien bong that I had? That like yellow fish bong? Red Band has that thing.
Nobody was into space and aliens more than us.
No.
Dude. You had that fucking Roswell poster on the newspaper clip.
Still have it.
Dude, we were balls deep in that shit.
Let me tell you something, man. It got fired up when I watched that Bob Lazar documentary.
Yeah.
When Bob Lazar was saying things in the 1990s that became true in the 2000 teens, in terms of like Element 115, that they had this thing that they could propel these spaceships with, and they were saying there's no such thing. He's like, there's a thing. They have it. It's from another planet. He explained the propulsion system. He explained all this stuff. It sounds like such nonsense. But
I believe Bob Lazar believes all that shit. I believe he does.
But you don't believe it's true?
I believe he's set up. They let him talk too much. Like, how are they going to let him do Netflix, and they're going to come on JRE? They're going to let him go on Larry King.
Again. Eddie Bravo with the 3D chest.
They want him to do that. It's if you're on Netflix, the deep state wants you on Netflix. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing to. I think he believes it. You know, just like William Cooper. I think he figured out he got set up. They were trying to get him to believe that alien spacecraft were recovered and all that, because his job at the Office of Naval Intelligence. William Cooper. He wrote "Behold a Pale Horse." He wrote that book. He's like probably considered the Helio Gracie of conspiracy theories. William Cooper. He was in charge of putting together the documents for these top secret Office of Naval Intelligence meetings, and he was reading them and going,
wasn't he killed in a shootout?
They shot his ass, dude.
But he was killed in a shootout, like
in front of his house. He was talking too much. He predicted Osama bin Laden before 9/11. I don't know if you know this. There's video on YouTube. You can watch this. William Cooper said,
but you know,
there's going to be an attack.
He goes about space, about like bases on the moon, where aliens had bases on the moon.
He evolved. You got to follow the timeline.
Sort of like you're not into aliens anymore, and now
he's a big part of it. He's a big part of it.
Of what?
He's a big part of me going, because he is the one who opened my eyes to the fact that he thought he was being set up into. He thought they're trying to get us to believe in aliens so they could fake an alien attack, so that'll usher in the New World Order. Because what happens if the aliens attack? We all unite. In all the movies, you see them in the movies like, oh, they're attacking. Let's call China. China's got this new thing, and the Russia, and then we're all together. We all unite. That's the whole purpose of everything. It's always been about everything. There's so many pieces. How do we get to that?
But wait a minute. Who's the master fucking puppeteer that's
pulling
all
these
cords?
Man. I would need an hour to explain all that. That's too long. That's too long. That's too long. That's too long. But William Cooper, he was the guy who he was like, aliens exist. I'm looking at these documents. They're having these meetings about these crashed alien aircraft. So he's he's got his own little private radio and like, or not private radio, but I don't in the late 80s, early 90s. He's talking
radio?
about whatever, like way before the internet.
yeah, some sort of show.
And then he's like, "Oh, these motherfuckers are setting me up. This is all bullshit." He goes, "They're setting up a fake alien invasion. That's what they're doing."
Okay.